Hey everybody, Brett here, and it is day 114, my carnivore diet journey. And just want to say, hey, if you are watching this and you appreciate the content, do me a favor, give me a subscription. Just subscribe. It didn't cost you anything, doesn't gain me anything at this point either, except it gets the content out there in front of more people. And people who have struggled with weight and tried many different diets and different lifestyles and different gimmicks like I have over the years to try and lose weight without success, maybe this is something that will help them. So the more people subscribe, the more Google, YouTube puts it in front of people, and therefore the more people get to see it. And hopefully get some inspiration, some motivation, something out of it that by me doing my own personal journey on here, other people can gain. So like, comment, subscribe, put it out there. Today's my first day waking up in Texas. It is hotter than the devil out here. I know it's a lot hotter in a lot of places, but it was, I think we hit 104 today. I am in a non-air conditioned space, and it is toasty. So wasn't quite ready for it. I knew it was gonna be hot. I forget about the humidity. So I'm just kind of cooking out here, but not quite as bad as my travel mate. She's a very petite, small woman, and I kept looking at her, and she would have sweat just dripping down her head, and I was like, wow. If I was still 330 pounds, I would probably be sweating like that right now too, but I'm only this morning it was 261.9 this morning, so put a little bit back. I'm a full 2 pounds, I think, back up from my low weight, 259, 259.7, I think was my low weight. A couple pounds up from that. But yeah, she was an rough go to, and I kind of forget about mosquitoes living in Colorado. Don't really have to worry about them at all where I live. We get them sometimes at night in a rainy season, but you throw a citronella candle out there and it's fine. There are mosquitoes in the warehouse where we were working this morning, and my coworker actually got bit 3 times in like the first 30 minutes that we were working. So quite a fun day. But yeah. So as far as I go, I got up this morning and I didn't eat breakfast. Like, I typically don't eat breakfast anymore, but I did not eat breakfast. I did do lunch, and for lunch I had a little bit of a weird lunch for me. Usually when I take these trips, like, we bring lunch in, but the company wanted to try and make it as normal as possible for them, and I'm sure there's a little bit of cost savings associated with this too. But instead of bringing lunch in for everybody, like they have been doing, they said everybody's on their own. So I had stopped on the way down here from San Antonio last night and picked up frozen hamburger patties, pre-cooked. And I also picked up a dozen eggs and some butter, the good butter. And so at lunchtime, what I did was I came over and I heated up a hamburger patty, and I fried 3 eggs, and that's what I ate for lunch. So I haven't done anything like that in a while. And the fried egg, with the runny yolk and everything, mixed in with the hamburger patty, was actually really good. I was really impressed with it. Now I'll say this: if it was a fresh hamburger patty, it would have been 10 times better. But for a frozen hamburger patty, pre-cooked, definitely well done. Being microwave reheated and then throwing the 3 fried eggs on top, not bad at all. But that's what I had for lunch right about noon. And then I guess it was near near to 7 o'clock, when I ate dinner, we drove down to Laredo and went to Rudy's Barbecue, Real Texas Barbecue. And it's a chain, but it's not like a McDonald's level chain, right? It's not that big. They do have at least one in Colorado. I know of at least one in Colorado Springs. I've never been there, but I decided, I wanted some barbecue, so we went down there and it was delicious. And so I got some brisket, some turkey, and a sausage link, and delicious all around. And I also allowed myself to have a beer tonight. So I had one Michelob Ultra, the least beer I could see. But I just wanted the flavor of a beer. So one with the Michelob Ultra, the super low carb beer and everything. So not exactly carnivore, but a lot better than a raspberry porter or an old fashioned. So worked out pretty well. And yeah, I ate it. I was full. Good, good. And yeah, really happy with that choice. I wouldn't mind going there again while we're down here this week. But I've traveled with this colleague before, and I got her to do 2 barbecue nights about a year ago in Kansas City, and she was like, "No more barbecue, no more meat." So we'll see what happens. But there was another place called the Country Store in Cotulla that when I looked at pictures of it on Facebook, it was just grills covered with steak. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow night. We'll see. But the day has been good. Did not make it to the gym tonight. We were in the office for 11 and a half hours, almost 12 hours, and then drive 45 minutes down to get dinner, 45 minutes back, about 45 minutes there. I'm just beat. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. My wife is not home from tennis yet. She's getting to do the lessons tonight with my son. Doing the lesson tonight with my son since I'm not there. And I'm not even going to get to talk to her. I'm going to go crash. So, but I wanted to get in here and do my accountability, talk about my day, talk about my food, talk about my weight. But feeling good, feeling happy. I think that's about it. I could probably ramble on for another 20 minutes if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to call it. And yeah, I hope everybody else is having a good day. I hope if you're on carnivore, it's working out. And if it's not just stick with it. Make sure you're eating clean, and the results will follow. I guarantee it. That is what I wanted to have chat with you about tonight. I will talk to you tomorrow.